Good morning to one and all. I am Renuka. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the continued celebration of National Science Day 2026. National Science Day reminds us of the spirit of curiosity, innovation, and scientific temper that drives research forward. As students and scholars of bioinformatics, we stand at the intersection of biology, data science, and technology, fields that are transforming modern life sciences. Today's seminar is yet another step in strengthening our scientific understanding and research perspective. Let us proceed to today's welcome address. I would like to invite Professor R. Krishna, Head of the Department of Bioinformatics, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu, respected Professor Dinakar Salunki, former Director General, ICGEB New Delhi, respected School of Life Sciences, Dean School of Life Sciences, Professor Selvin, Professor Basan Kumar Tiwari, Prime Minister Professor Srinivasan Chandrasekharan, my dear colleagues, research scholars and students, very good morning to everyone. It is a great pleasure and honor to give the welcome address on this occasion of National Science Day celebrations. We are continuing doing. Yesterday also we have done. It is a part of the India's vision of Viksit Bharat, seeks a nation that is a prosperous, inclusive and environmentally sustainable by the year of 2047. As India moves towards the 100th year of independence, the vision of Viksit Bharat calls upon young minds to transform knowledge into impact. Fundamental sciences remains the foundation, physics advancing energy, advanced materials, chemistry enabling the green synthesis and water security, and biology strengthening the health, agriculture and ecosystems. Integrative sciences such as bioinformatics, artificial intelligence and system sciences connect these domains, converting a complex data into innovative technology for climate resilience, precision medicines and sustainable industry. This Department of Bioinformatics warmly welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu, to give the presidential address for this event, sir. Thank you, sir. You are always supportive. So we need your continuous support to this department, sir. That is it. And I am also very happy to welcome our chief guest, Professor Dinakar Salunki, to give the independence talk, the National Science Day talk here, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for acceptance. And he is also very simple. Whenever we are requesting that, he is readily accepting and coming to our department, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And also, I am very happy to welcome our Dean. He's a very simplest person. Just by phone calls, Krishna, I will be there. So you need not to worry that. Thank you, sir. And also, I welcome Professor Tiwari, as he is giving a vote of thanks. All my dear colleagues, students, and research scholars, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Now I would like to call Professor Joseph Selvin, Dean School of Life Science, Pondicherry University, to deliver the special address.
Good morning, all of you. Very esteemed and honorable, our beloved Vice Chancellor, Professor Prakash Babu, and today's guest of honor, Professor Dinakar Salunki, and our PM Professor Chandrasekharan, and colleagues, Professor Krishna, Professor Tiwari, and all faculty, colleagues, and students from the department and other departments. So, at the juncture, we are actually this full week off on vibration, like we are enjoying with a lot of programs. So, I thought of sharing one challenge, because you know, the evolution history. I was thinking about now we are almost the 50th year of the Ocean Revolution. Ocean Revolution means, I can say, for the students' sake, we initially have Vitage's 5 kingdom. So the concept kingdom, a king, means it is limited within his boundary. So the problem is actually in the life there is no boundary. That question unable to resolve it. So Karl was resolved it, and he resolved and said the word domain. So we have now 3 domains. Domain means it is transferable. There is no boundary. So now Karl did it, he introduced the archaea, but the problem is whether archaea or eukarya is evolving. So you can see archaea is a microbes able to survive at 400 degrees Celsius even, and another side bacteria, normal bacteria. So other side the eukaryotes are evolving from archaea. So this question, even as a layman view, I was thinking in many places I discussed with my students also, if eukaryotes are evolving from archaea, we can survive at 400 degrees Celsius. Why this is not happening? Now this problem is people are trying to solving, because you are all bioinformaticians. You can see the NGS platform always work with 6ness rRNA, V3, V4, means like Kyber variable region, and full length 6ness rRNA. You understand the difference between the 6ness rRNA protein based phylogenetics and phylogenomics. Phylogenomics deals with, I can say, multiple protein based analysis. So now they are coming to a small solution like Crenarchaeota, means archaea they are separating out from eukaryotes, but still it is not solved fully. So it is in your hand. So over a period of time, this is a historical move. So historically 5 came down to 3 domain concept, and 3 domain, now we can take out archaea from the eukarya is a biggest challenge. So keep working on. So your time I expect the solution. Otherwise you come to a conclusion human can survive as archaea, means we can survive at 400 degrees Celsius, even we cannot survive above 50 degrees Celsius. So with this insight, I expect you will have a very good deliberation, a joyful day. Wish you all good luck.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. I would like to call our guest of honor, Dr. Dinakar M. Sarunke, Arturo Falaschi, Emeritus Scientist, former Director, ICGEB, New Delhi, to share a few words of wisdom.
Good morning to you all. Professor Prakash Babu, distinguished Vice Chancellor of the Pondicherry University, Professor Joseph Selvin, Dean School of Life Sciences, Professor Basant Kumar Tiwari, Coordinator of the Department of Bioinformatics Science Day celebrations, and Professor Krishna, Head of the Bioinformatics Department. It is really a great pleasure to be here amidst of Science Day celebrations of the university. When I arrived in the university, I discovered huge number of school children celebrating with their medals, and so excited and happy to show off their medals. And in the lobby of the guest house, they were so joyous, so much joy that university has brought into the faces of the science students in this area. It was quite amazing that the enthusiasm and excitement that was expressed by the students, and I realized this is actually the way to go forward to bring students at the school level to get excited about science. And this is precisely the reason why Government of India decided to celebrate this day when Sir C.V. Raman discovered the Raman effect to be celebrated as Science Day, so that actually that message is percolated among the younger generation, and there will be excitement and enthusiasm about the science. And in fact, science, the discovery that C.V. Raman made was originally thought to be a discovery in physics, but as the time passed, it became very important to realize that this effect has deep consequences in biology as well as chemistry, and the years have passed, but consequences of Raman effect are being realized in the science in all across, and that way the partitioning of sciences as physics, chemistry, biology are not so critical. It is a continuous spectrum of activities, and if you look at it in one angle, it would sound like physics, but if you look at in different angles, it would be biology and chemistry. And Sir C.V. Raman actually practiced science as a continuum of activities, and many of his students have gone on and made major fundamental discoveries in other sciences. And one good example of which some connection I can relate to is G.N. Ramachandran, who made remarkable discoveries which have had very, very important consequences in biology, and that is being celebrated even today and is of consequence even today. Although like Sir C.V. Raman, G.N. Ramachandran did not get Nobel Prize, but his work was as important and as equal consequences in the field of structural biology. So what I want to say is science, which aspect of it that one is working on doesn't really matter, and it is equally important. And it is very interesting now, the science alone is not natural science that is isolated, but even social sciences seem to be greatly connected with natural sciences. And these days one does not partition between social science or natural science. Forget about partitioning physics, chemistry and biology. So all discoveries that you make have a continuous thing, and as a result in all modern education is becoming to be all encompassing, and one has to look at it that way and study that way. With these few words, let me say thank you again for giving me an opportunity to be here after less than 3 months again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating and insightful words. Now I would like to request Professor P. Prakash Babu, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pondicherry University, to give the presidential address.
Very good morning, all of you. Professor Dinakar Solanki, former director, ICGEB, and a renowned immunologist and a structural biologist. Professor Joseph Selvin, Dean, School of Life Sciences. Professor Basant Kumar, coordinator of this Bioinformatics program. And Professor Krishna, head of the Department of Bioinformatics. Professor Chandrasekharan, who is here, and also colleagues of the Bioinformatics, research scholars, students, and invited guests. It's my great pleasure to see Professor Dinakar once again here. When we proposed to have the Science Day week, National Science Week, Professor Krishna and his colleagues came and proposed that, sir, we would like to invite Professor Dinakar Solanki. I said, who will be the best suitable person than none other than him? I said immediately, it's fine, let us invite him. So it's our great fortunate that he is available for us whenever we invite to this place. And sir, actually Bioinformatics department, even yesterday I was here, because yesterday also they have celebrated by inviting the students for the various activities. And this is one of the vibrant departments that we were having. So any program that we propose, so they are the first ones to come forward and take the responsibility and shouldering the responsibility. And the students are equally enthusiastic along with the faculty. So that is important thing. And they are always in the forefront in making the things. Yesterday you have done a wonderful job for the students. Wonderful. Congratulations to all of you. Sir, actually we have celebrated, as you have witnessed the students, we have around more than 1500 children they came. And our main purpose is, we are selfish. With selfishness motive only we invited them. Only thing is we wanted to lure them into the science. So into the basic sciences. And see, that is the whole purpose, is that once they, actually during formative years, I have seen cell, I think I am repeating once again here, under the microscope during my PhD or MPhil. But so I got very fascinated that time. But now the students and the school children, yesterday I have seen the bright faces of them when they are looking at the microscope. See, touching the microscope itself is a big thing for them. Seeing the microscope is a big thing, and they are observing what is inside. And they are all actually, whether you have observed them or not, they are all very busy, They are not even bothering if you are calling them also. They are moving here to there to there, because they wanted to cover as many as possible. And this is the first time that they got such a kind of opportunity. And let me congratulate all the department peoples and also science faculty from across the departments, chemistry, physics, life sciences. They have done a wonderful job, mathematics, statistics, and everybody has contributed in their own way to make it more simplified. Even the biochemistry people, they made models, cellular models and subcellular models and all, so where they can easily present. So, and bioinformatics people, they made a video. When I visited that room, the students or children are sitting and they are playing the video, what it is and all. So, this is what, sir. So it's a wonderful program that we have been doing it. And today, in continuation of that one, so we have invited Professor Dinakar Solanki for to listen to him. So before him, we cannot speak anything, and he is a very eminent scientist, immunologist. Please interact with him after the lecture, and especially the research scholars and the students. So when the eminent personality comes, interact with them. Not only listening to the lecture, but when you interact with them, you will get to experience will not come in a day. So he has spent lot of years in the research. He is a very well known scientist in the country. Please get benefited out of his presence here and let us end. So sir, thank you once again for honoring us, and I thank the department for taking initiative, and Professor Krishna and his colleagues for the wonderful job that you people are doing. So thank you very much.
Good morning to all and all. It's a privilege for me to present vote of thanks, and I must thank first our Honorable Vice Chancellor, who has made this Science Day as a mass movement. So this year it's basically a mass movement, and we will see this translation of this effort in next decade, that those students who got the award, they will definitely come back to our university and become a great scientist. And I thank our honorable guest today, Professor Dinakar Solanki. Is a renowned scientist, as you know, and he has a huge experience in field of research. So he is going to share his experience with us, and I thank you, sir, for your kind presence in this meeting and taking a trouble of traveling all the way from Delhi. I thank my head of the department who has given me this responsibility to coordinate it, Professor Krishna, and he is very dynamic. You know that after becoming head of the department, he has done so many programs for the department. I thank all my colleagues who are working as a team, and we had a very great day yesterday, and today also we hope that we have a very dynamic and great day today. I thank the administration, university administration, registrar, finance officer, all the office bearers for their support to this program. I thank Department of Biotechnology, Government of India for funding this event. And at last, I thank all the our student research scholars who are present here, because you are the main stakeholder of all this program. Thank you very much.